Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-January 2022 general tarot reading. It's Rena here. This is my new deck, Cosmic Slumber, and I hope you enjoy it because it's so aesthetic as far as I'm concerned. I really like these colorful images. Oh, some of these I haven't picked yet. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love that purple with the flame. I'm getting a lot of reversed cards even when I look at the deck. Okay, Prince of Wands. All right. And I think I'm getting reverse cards, and I was thinking, gosh, why am I getting so many? Because I finally looked at the deck to say, okay, making sure that most of the cards are upright, and, oh no, one of my cards is already peeling. That's not good. Shoot. How did that happen? Okay. And we're in a period of time where we're about to have Mercury going retrograde, but we already have Venus, which is your ruler, going retrograde. So it's like the reversed cards for these personal planets. It makes sense in a certain way that things are unsettled. It doesn't mean that, oh, everything is going against you, but maybe if you have decisions to make or things that you're waiting on, that you might have to wait a little bit longer. Speaking of which, the heart of the matter is the Ace of Cups reversed. I'm going to show it upright just because it's so annoying to show it upside down. And I just picked this card for Gemini, I think it was. And I was like saying, because I hadn't picked it before, and I was saying, was a woman drowning in a cup or what? Help me, But anyway, the Ace of Cups in reversed is about feeling, I could say it's about feeling sorry for yourself if I was just completely heartless, which I'm not, and feeling like you don't have love in your life. Okay. Now, when somebody, and this may be coming from a relationship where you have experienced things that can logically lead you to that conclusion. So I'm not saying, oh, you're crazy or anything like that, but it's very interesting, isn't it? When you enter relationships with people that are not treating you properly because you're like, I have to be in a relationship, then when they don't treat you properly, it's going to underscore or reiterate those negative self messages in the first place. So it becomes a vicious cycle to get involved with people just to avoid being alone, and then to be treated badly, and then it's just like you can feel lower self-esteem and things like that. So if you have been in this situation where a relationship has ended, maybe this was a couple of months ago, we did have a full moon in Aries, and that's your opposite sign, and I could totally see something like that, and you're still kind of feeling the pain from that, that can be carrying over into 2022, and you have to decide how long you're going to allow yourself to feel this way, because when you really look at it, you will realize, even if somebody else broke up with you or something happened that you had to break up with them because of the way they were treating you, that you were a part of it. And it's not blaming the victim, it's just saying that there's always going to be, in a dance, there are going to be two partners. In a dance of partners, there are going to be two people involved. It's not just the one person. and even just tolerating treatment that you don't deserve can create that. In the past position, we have the Seven of Torches, and this is a card associated with, this is the Seven of Wands, and this is about standing your ground. But it also, to me, this is how I see the Seven of Wands a lot of times, is that feeling of always having to defend yourself. So I'm beginning to think that the Ace of Cups reversed, some of you may still be in a relationship that is problematic. And so you're beginning to see that you have to defend yourself. And maybe it's dawning on you that that isn't something you feel you should have to do. And you're tired of it. It's very interesting. I've been doing these readings. The ones I've been doing today have been all relationship oriented for the most part. I try to do, like career stuff for those people that this won't resonate. But this reading, I've just been feeling, to do personal. The higher message is the Six of Torches, which is Six of Wands. And this is a card of victory, of basking in accolades. And because, again, I'm reading this more as a relationship-related card, how I would interpret this is, rather than the Seven of Wands, which is having to defend yourself from someone, you have the right to be in a relationship with someone who sees the good in you. So if you need to hear that message, if you need to hear somebody tell you that, I'm happy to do that. If you're not in that type of relationship. And it's amazing because everyone has good things that other people can see in them. You know how some people, they always spot your weaknesses and they always tell you about them, and you always feel kind of uncomfortable around them? And this can be a parent, this can be somebody that's supposed to be on your side. I'm not talking about a frenemy or anything like that. It's just amazing. And sometimes they're absolutely right. They can spot your deficits. And so you think that, oh, wow, they must really know me, but they really don't know you because they are excessively negative. And that is a real red flag in any type of relationship. If you find yourself in it where you feel like you're always on the defensive, you're probably experiencing abuse from that person on some level, or negative vibes at the very least. What crosses you is the Ace of Wands. And this is about moving forward in a very decisive, not decisive so much as independent way. I think you're yearning to break free, Virgo, and yet something is keeping you back. And again, I would say too, just wait, because, and I don't like to say wait, but, not to take action, but I mean, in the near future, in early February, Mercury's going to go direct, and you might feel this sense of like things starting to progress. And because we're getting into Aquarius season towards the end of the month of January and into February, this is your fifth house, and this is the house of love. This is the house of fun, things that you would enjoy, creative pursuits. So don't feel that, like right now, the Capricorn energy might feel kind of heavy because it's your fourth house. It can deal with your childhood. It can deal with your family, these kinds of issues. And that might be with the Ace of Cups. Maybe over the holidays you were with your family and you were feeling this kind of defensiveness come over yourself because you weren't being respected either maybe by parents or siblings or whoever. And it triggered those old feelings. And that does happen to a lot of people when they don't feel like they fit into their family of origin. So realizing that you have your own path to forge. You don't need other people's approval, even people that are close to you. You can choose to do things your own way. What's coming in? Well, let me read it. Do it in the upright position. We have the Seven of Pentacles. In the challenge position, the Seven of Pentacles can be somebody who is tempted to throw in the towel too early and is not really like taking note of what is going on. Or the exact opposite. You're not seeing that this is not a mutual relationship. So talking about a love situation, if that other person is not contributing to you in a good way, I'm not talking about financial, I'm talking about just they don't have a good opinion of you, or they want to present this idea that you're, to make you feel insecure, that you're not good enough. You have to be willing to see that you are, it's almost like if you had money and you're just throwing it away. Because the Pentacles is about tangible things, but in love, it can be you're investing your energy in something and it's not paying off. So you have to be able to see that when it's happening. The outcome is the Knight of Wands, but in the challenge position. And this is somebody who might be out of control, who is not willing to, like if it's just a relationship, is not willing to settle down, is not willing to cooperate with others. So you might have to admit, or, to yourself that somebody is not who you want them to be or need them to be. I'm going to pick an additional card just for clarification on this situation. Oh my gosh. Two of Torches. Yes, this is a card of, maybe having to make a decision. I was thinking of Yogi Berra. If you come to a fork in the middle of the road, take it. That might be a Libra's decision, is to take the fork in the road. But yeah, you might have to make a decision, your favorite thing to do, Libra, about matter of the heart, a matter. And I think this is about passion. Do you have passion with somebody? Or is it kind of like this constant pain, emotional pain? Now, somebody would say, well, why would somebody choose emotional pain? Nobody wants to be in pain, and I would agree. However, sometimes people think that love automatically is going to include pain, and sometimes people don't realize that they are in pain. They think that it's normal, whatever they're experiencing. And with Wands, there is a sense of independence, autonomy, and creativity. So if this is also work-related, if you are in a situation where you're not being appreciated for your talents, then you might have to make a decision. You can't wait for them to be able to see your worth. And there might be somebody, maybe it's a coworker, somebody who's very competitive, who is trying to, who knows that you are worthy and maybe is very insecure about that. And they could be also trying to sabotage you. So it might be time for you, now that we're in a new year, to make that move if other factors support it. That's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I am promoting my double readings because they are 2 hours long and they are a special price for astrological chart and analysis and the year ahead. So you can check me out at rainamoonastrology.com. The link is below. Take care. Bye.